afternoon. Scano. My name is Amanda Aitchison. I am Cayuga from Six Nations of the Grand River Territory and a member of the Indigenous Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I'd like to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe nations that we've gathered on today. To begin our ceremony, I would like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize the achievements of the graduates with an honor song. Nyaweh. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and platform party.
Please be seated. A huge thank you and appreciation to our Spirit Vision traditional Indigenous drummers and dancers who have been with us at each Convocation ceremony all week. Please congratulate them and thank them one more time. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Chief Operating Officer and Vice President Academic at Mohawk College, but even more proud to be the host of this afternoon's Convocation ceremony. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Mohawk College is on the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe nations within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement, and is home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island. And I was reflecting on the fact that I often will say these words, and I am often called upon to acknowledge these lands, and I realized that I didn't actually really know what the words meant, and I thought if I'm going to say them, I need to know what they mean. And so I've been trying to learn more and to build my knowledge and my understanding, and I can tell you I know a very little bit, but there's more I want to know, and I will continue. So I just wanted to give you a little bit more on the acknowledgement. And in the acknowledgement, we do refer to the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. And what I have come to learn is that the wampum agreements are exactly those agreements that have been documented between different First Nations or First Nations and settlers. And you'll hear us refer to a number of different agreements that have been documented in a number of cases, or most cases through belts. But the Dish with One Spoon Wampum is about, everyone needing to survive and thrive off of the lands that we all inhabit together, and that it's an agreement that we will take what we need, but we will also give back so that everybody has access and everybody can have what they need and not take more than you need, and to respect the needs of all of the people and inhabitants of this land. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of sense as to what it meant, because it's important for me to understand if I'm going to be speaking those words. Before I introduce our platform party, can you please stand and join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Kimberly Mikalauskas.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you very much, Kimberly. Please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for all in attendance. We would ask that guests please stay at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete. At each convocation, I have made a request that we please turn your cell phones to silent. And I can tell you, we have a perfect record of not being able to do it. But I am confident that at our last ceremony today, we are going to do it. So, the challenge is up to you. And with that, I'm proud to declare that this convocation ceremony is open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate, and to thank your family and friends who supported you through this important stage of your life journey. It is also a time to thank those who helped you realize and achieve your goal. Your faculty have been partners and champions throughout your educational journey for your time here at Mohawk. I would please ask the faculty to stand and be recognized and remain standing. Next, I would like to recognize our staff, alumni, and union representatives who are joining us today. Please stand to be recognized. And next, I will introduce the front row of our platform party. I would ask the audience to please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. Janet Hsu, Dean, Continuing Education and Academic Development. Sylvia Lowndes, Dean, McKeel School of Business, School of Creative Industries, Liberal Studies and Communication. Jeff McIsaac, Dean, Engineering Technology and Aviation. Ashik, Mohawk Students Association President. Elaine Geary, Past Distinguished Fellow, Adjunct Professor. Heather Geary, Past Distinguished Fellow, Adjunct Professor. Richard Hill, Past Distinguished Fellow, Adjunct Professor. Ron McCurley, President and CEO. Kathy McKeel, Distinguished Fellow. And Katie Burrows, Registrar and Senior Director, Strategic Enrollment Management. Audience, please join me in acknowledging the entire platform party. Thank you. I'm now pleased to introduce Linda Rourke from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and to welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul, and hi, everyone. So, how does it feel? Did we save the best for last? Come on, did we? Right? What a way to end a fabulous week. And parents, I finally got to sit and feel what it's like to be a parent of a graduate this year when my oldest son graduated. What an incredible feeling, isn't it? It's just such pride you have for the accomplishments of your kids. So congratulations to the class of 2022. And as Paul mentioned, my name is Linda Rourke, just in case you've already forgotten. And I am a member of the Alumni Council, Advisory Council, but I also work here at Mohawk College with the foundation. So a lot of pride in what I do, being able to come back to this incredible institution and help our students. So as you walk across this stage today, I'll proudly welcome you into the Mohawk College alumni family, which is a large family now of over 140,000 members. So you've worked hard, and it's been an unbelievable few years for all of us. So it's really incredible that your persistence has paid off and that you're here today. So congratulations, and really enjoy this moment. And during your time at Mohawk, of course, you've made memories, maybe a little bit different because of the fact that a lot of those connections were done over Zoom or Teams, but you've made them, and really cherish those connections that you have, because they can last a lifetime. And I can speak to that because 5 of my closest friends to this day I met here at Mohawk College, and they are an incredible part of my life, supporting me and just giving me lots of laughter. So remember that. Really try to stay in touch with each other and continue to build on those relationships. Now, throughout your life and career path, the Mohawk College Alumni Association is here to act as that link back to each other as well as to the college. You've got an open invitation to come back anytime, and I really encourage you to do that. I've done that I came back and saw my teachers. It was just always an incredible feeling to come back to Mohawk College. So remember that and stay connected to the campus by coming. Also see what we have when it comes to events, because that's a great way to come back and connect and maybe even give back someday when you're at those events and helping other students. So really make sure that not only do you do this in person, but you can also stay in touch online. So membership has its privileges. I'm sure you've heard that before, but it truly does here at Mohawk College with your alumni benefits booklet, which you'll receive following today's ceremony. So take a look in there, because you'll discover the many ways that the Alumni Association strives to help you benefit, connect, and succeed in your life beyond college. And we want to be a part of that. So today I'll be at the side of the stage to present you with your alumni pin. And I do hope that you'll wear it with pride whenever you can, or at least put it in a special place in wherever you go next to remember your time here and the solid education that you received at Mohawk College when you head out into the world. So once again, on behalf of the Alumni Association, we welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being an alumni member represents. And we look forward to supporting you through your career and your life. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Linda. We're very proud to count you as an alumni of Mohawk College. Please welcome Katie Burrows, Mohawk College Registrar, who will recommend our Special Recognition Award.
Thank you to the one person who clapped for me. Thank you, Paul. President McCurley, it is my privilege to present you with a candidate for an award of distinction. In particular, I am recommending a candidate be awarded as Distinguished Fellow of Mohawk College. This honor is proposed in recognition of community leadership. I am pleased to introduce Kathy McKeel to be recognized at today's convocation as a Distinguished Fellow recipient. Kathy, could you please join me at the podium? Kathy McKeel is the Chief of Staff of Breakwater Financial. With more than 30 years' experience in event planning, marketing, and corporate communications, Kathy has a proven track record of developing and executing successful campaigns and programs that drive business and enhance workplace culture. As leaders in a highly successful marine transportation business, Kathy, alongside her husband Blair, have been passionate philanthropists in the greater Hamilton area through a number of charitable organizations, including the Mohawk Foundation, with specific interests in lifting up marginalized communities, advancing our understanding and support of mental health challenges, the sustainability of water as a critical resource for the survival of humanity, and the advancement of truth and reconciliation with Indigenous peoples of Canada. Kathy has been integral in the family's relationship with our college, bringing forward ideas and opportunities to engage with students at the college. Most recently, she has been engaged with the college's Indigenous education team to pursue and support initiatives that involve Indigenous learners and communities in the region that connect with their passion for water quality and sustainability, and their leadership support of Swim, Drink, Fish, a national water conservation charity. Kathy is leading an initiative with master canoe builder Chuck Commanda to build a birch bark canoe with Indigenous learners at Mohawk College. The canoe will be built this summer in the Hoop Dance and permanently placed on the ship Theodore II, a decommissioned tugboat located in Hamilton Harbor that focuses on engaging children and their parents in water quality education. The canoe will serve to symbolize the relationship between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples as expressed in the Two-Row Wampum Agreement. The two-row represents the agreement made between the original settlers to this land and the First Nations who called this land home. For more than 10 years, the McKeels have generously supported students at Mohawk College with a variety of gifts to support scholarship and bursary programs and the renewal of the Fennel campus, culminating in the name of the college's School of Business in 2014. President McCurley, given Kathy's accomplishments, wisdom, and dedication to Mohawk College's community, I recommend that the Board of Governors bestows on Kathy McKeel the Award of Distinguished Fellow, Mohawk College, with all of its honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Kathy and President McCurley, will you please join me now to acknowledge this honor by virtue of hooding? Congratulations, Kathy. I now invite you to address Convocation as its honorary speaker.
Good afternoon. I'm really grateful to be a part of this important day. I have to tell you that wearing this robe, it's a little overwhelming for me. You see, I never went to college or university. The truth is, I didn't think I was smart enough. I lacked confidence, had low self-esteem, and I was afraid to fail. And the shame that I felt about this has been a constant companion in my life, and actually a pesky guide throughout most of my life, until it wasn't. I now view my personal journey exactly for what it was, my journey. And the feeling that I wasn't smart enough or that I didn't quite belong actually drove me to work harder to prove myself. It made me acutely aware of my environment and the people in it. And it caused me to keep moving forward. And so today, as I scan the audience in this theater, I see you, Mohawk graduates, and I know that you are exactly where you have chosen to be. Congratulations to each of you. Congratulations for believing in yourself and for investing in yourself. Your time at Mohawk College has given you the tools to move forward with the skills and training that will serve you well in all aspects of your life. I share your excitement on this day as you venture out into the community and beyond to discover what you are capable of. There will no doubt be challenges, hurdles to overcome, and wins, big and small. Just keep moving forward. So what do I mean by that? Take your hard-earned diploma and certificate and all that you have learned about yourself and do something that makes you want to show up for every day. If you're not sure what that is, then start today by being mindful of what it is that you gravitate toward, what you love to do, and what you are naturally good at. You know the thing that you do without any effort, when your thoughts and your feelings and your actions are all aligned on the same frequency? Understand what that is and integrate it into everything you do, because that is your superpower. Oprah Winfrey has shared that from the time she was a little girl, she loved to talk and ask questions, lots of questions. Curiosity guided her, but it was her natural ability to engage people. That was her thing. That was her superpower. As she looked back on her life's journey, she recognized a clear pattern, a thread that stitched its way through all stages of her life. It was the one thing that through good, bad, and ugly times kept her moving forward. That thread informed her actions, and without her even knowing, prepared her for what she was meant to be, the most celebrated talk show host in the world. I challenge you to discover your superpower. Leverage it to manifest the life that you want and that you deserve, and keep moving forward. I see you, and I see my 20-year-old self amongst you today, and I encourage you all to just be you, because you are loved, you are important, and you matter. Be confident. You are smarter than you think. Be fearless. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure builds character. Be different. It captures our imagination. Be unique. It captures our attention. Be kind. You know, it takes just as much energy to be unkind, but kind is better. And be generous. Give back whenever and however you can, and the universe will repay you. I'll end with this, one of my favorite quotes from Atticus poetry. Go forth and conquer, for the world is small and you are the giant. And in every step you take will make the ground shake as it rises to meet you. Keep moving forward. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kathy, for those inspiring, passionate, heartfelt words of encouragement and advice. And we just wanted to thank you for bringing all of those qualities and support, not just of Mohawk College, but our entire community and a number of the many important societal issues that we all face together. So thank you very much. I would now like to introduce Ashik, President of the Mohawk Students Association, to bring greetings to the graduating class.
Hello, Mohawk grads. Congratulations. My name is Ashik, the President of Mohawk Students Association. On behalf of the MSA, let me congratulate all of you for this great accomplishment. I know you have invested a significant amount of time and effort into completing your education at Mohawk. Looking back at your journey, you should be proud of yourself for what you have achieved. I'm confident that Mohawk College has prepared you with the essential tools for a smooth transition from a student to the successful person you want to become in the future. But remember that graduating from the college does not mean you need to stop learning. Speaking of my personal experience from a business graduate to my current role as the president of the MSA, every day is different and of different learning experiences. Whether you're beginning your career or continuing your education, the future will be full of surprises. Grads, raise your hands if you thought that you were never going to make it to your graduation, but you still made it. All right. I'm going a little bit off my script now. Okay. So I came to Canada in 2019 as an international student. Till date, I don't have any family members in here. So I don't know how many international students are here today with me, but I started working in Walmart in 2019 as a merchandising associate. And as Walmart doesn't give 20 hours for international students sometimes, I had to work through different departments as produce associate, dairy associate, and many other roles. Every time I reach home, it's around 12 a.m. And grads, you know the importance of 12 a.m. in your life because that's the assignments are due on that specific time. So by the time I reach home, I was thinking, because I didn't know how to cook food, because I was having a good life back home before 2019. So I was thinking, should I cook now? Should I do my assignments? Because it's 12 a.m. So it was a really tough time. And in my first semester in Mohawk, it was my math examination. And successfully, I failed in my very first examination in my first semester at Mohawk. And surprisingly, I'm sharing this stage today with the faculty who taught me math for my first semester. So it's a huge thing for me. So I just want you all to know that moving forward in your life, there'll be days you feel low. There'll be days you get rejected applying for your dream job, and there'll be days you feel like I'm tired and this is it, just like how I felt. But always believe in yourself, because it's you against you. It's you who's going to help you in all the way you ever dream of. So when I failed my first test, it gave me the fuel to go and pursue my career till date, speaking in front of you right here. So Rome was not built in one day, right? Rome was not even built in one day, and it took 1,000 light bulbs for Thomas Edison to invent just one. So I want you to know that successes in life will be forgotten, but how many times you fail to succeed will never be forgotten. So never stop trying, never stop dreaming. Most of all, believe in your strengths. Believe in you. Be proud of who you are, and remember how many demons you fought to be here today for your graduation. Let that spirit be with you for the rest of your life to fight all the barriers you face for your upcoming journey called life. Treat each of the good and the bad moments as a valuable experience. Every obstacle you face will be a lesson that will make you a stronger person. And wherever you go in life, always be your authentic self and avoid comparing yourself to others, because everyone has a different phase of time. It might take some time for you to understand your true passion, but be patient, and most of all, enjoy the journey. No matter what happens, I'm confident that you will achieve your dreams, and you have made us very proud. I wish you nothing but the very best for your future. Let me conclude my words by a quote from Winston Churchill. Now, this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Congratulations, grads, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashik. You and the Mohawk Students Association are tremendous partners and supporters of all of our students, and it's been a pleasure getting to have you with us all week, so thank you very, very much. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ron McCurley, President and CEO of Mohawk College, who will now address Convocation.
Well, thank you, Paul. Good afternoon, everyone. In a moment, I will turn all my attention to the graduates, but just before I do that, let me say and offer a very warm welcome to all the family and the friends of the graduates who are either here in person in the theater or watching through our live stream this afternoon. Thank you for your support. Thank you very much for all the help that you've given to the graduates over the last couple of years. Well, to the graduates, I don't know about you, but I'm incredibly delighted to be here in person to be able to celebrate you. How about you? Are you happy to be here in person? Seriously, that's as happy as you get? It's kind of pathetic, actually. Let me try again. Are you happy to be here in person? Okay, that's much better. I want to congratulate you for reaching this milestone, getting to graduation day, despite all the challenges that you've faced in your study, despite all the serious distractions that COVID-19 has placed in your lives. It truly is an accomplishment. Well done. You have my sincere admiration. There is no other college class graduating in Mohawk College history that's had to go through what you have gone through. You've proven that you're flexible, that you are creative, and that you are determined. And these character traits that you have developed over the last 2 years are going to serve you very well in life. So congratulations. Well, graduates and guests, I'm old. At least older than most of you anyway, and maybe old enough to have lived a little bit and to have learned a little something along the way. They have given me 7 minutes today, and I'm going to try to make them count. And I'm going to share with you 7 things that I have learned over the course of my career. And these 7 things will take the form of 7 pieces of advice. And my hope, graduates, is that you meticulously follow all 7 pieces of advice, and that many years from now, you name me by name when you win the Nobel Peace Prize or the Pulitzer Prize or Dancing with the Stars. A more realistic hope, perhaps, is that maybe 1 or 2 pieces of advice that I offer up today may stick with you. Maybe they lodge themselves somewhere in the back of your mind. It maybe help to guide you when the moment is right and the need is there. Well, the clock is ticking on my 7 minutes, so let's get right to them. Piece of advice number 1, start with the right set of goals. Now, personally, I started writing out my goals when I was in my 20s, and at that stage in my life, my goals and aspirations went to the age of 50 because I couldn't quite get my head around the fact that I might actually live longer than that. And since I've entered my 60s, I have a whole new perspective on my 50s now. I'm also still setting goals. Most of them are more short-term in nature, but they guide me in how I live and what I choose to do with my time. When I went to school, and it was business school, there was a small number of my fellow classmates whose goals were all related to the salary they would earn, the net worth that they would accumulate. They wanted to be rich. Their focus was on money above all else. And for the most part, most of them reached those goals. Each of them turned out to be very successful professionally, but each of them, or most of them at least, paid a price for that success. Things like failed relationships, estranged relationships from family members. Now, I'm not here to preach morality. I'm simply here to say your goals matter. So take them seriously. Make sure that you set ones that are right for you. And then make sure you remind yourself of what your goals truly are every day so that the decisions that you take will get you closer to those goals. All right, piece of advice number 2. Embrace the very best of your 3-year-old self. Have you spent much time with a toddler recently? I have, my grandson. He's turning 3 this year. And the questions from him, his name is Lincoln, never stop. Grandpa, why is the sky blue? Grandpa, why is the grass green? Grandpa, why do you keep rubbing your temples and sighing like that? Here's what toddlers know that we sometimes forget. It pays to ask questions. It pays to ignite the curiosity within. It pays to stop and think and ask, why? Why are we doing things this way? Why are we not seizing that opportunity that seems to be right before us? Today, more than ever, there is value in stepping back and speaking up with a timely why. Okay, number 3, do well by doing good. You know, you can build a career and help build a community at the same time. My parents raised me to have very clear and firm beliefs about what we owe to others in life. They would give 10% of all they earned to our church, which made it clear to me the importance of helping others. But their charity went beyond money. My parents also gave 10% of their time to help others. I'd like to take that concept even further. I think all of us would benefit if we gave 10% of our talent to society. The world would be better off, and frankly, I think all of us would be too. We'd all be exposed to people and experiences that we might otherwise miss out on. The most valuable assets that you have in your life are your talent and your time, which makes it so incredibly meaningful when you give them away to others. Well, speaking of time, at number 4, my advice to you is spend time with those you love. For many of us, there comes a point in life when we start to ask things like, why am I working tonight? Or why am I answering work emails during my child's soccer game? The finite nature of the time that all of us have should prompt us to spend it more wisely. I encourage you to learn that lesson, all of us to learn that lesson as early in life as possible. You will never regret a night spent with the people that you truly love in life. be it family or friends or both. All right, number 5, sometimes give just a little bit extra. The people I've seen succeed are the ones who are willing to go that little extra mile, not only in their careers, but in their personal lives, in their relationships. It doesn't mean taking work home with you every night. It doesn't mean saying yes to every request for help. It doesn't mean always being on the clock. It does mean every now and again going that extra mile, putting in that little bit of extra effort that will not only make people notice you or better appreciate your talents or your friendship, but it will enhance those relationships, work that you spend your day doing. All right, number 6, say thank you and say it often. We live in a fast-paced world defined by instant and often very brief bursts of communication, which makes it all the more powerful and all the more memorable when you step up to someone, look them in the eyes, and say, thank you. You may wish to start today by thanking your family or your friends who are there to support you in your pursuit of higher education. Or maybe by thanking the one person who made the biggest difference in your time here at Mohawk. Success is seldom, if ever, a solo endeavor. Tell them what they did and tell them why it mattered. You know, poet and author Maya Angelou famously said, "People will often forget what you say, but they will not forget how you made them feel." And it always feels good to know that you're appreciated. Okay, that brings us to number 7, and I've saved this one to the end for a very specific reason, because to me, it is the most important piece of information that you can get or advice that I can give you at this stage of your lives. And here it is. It comes in 2 parts. Part A, don't be afraid to change. Part B, don't be afraid to fail. Right now, every decision you make feels critically important. But here's something that you may not fully appreciate until much later in life. Most of you are still young. You have time to invent yourself and to reinvent yourself. You have time to make an effort and to make mistakes. You know, I know there's a lot of pressures in this world, and I know that you feel them, and I know that sometimes they can seem overwhelming. But I also know this, that when you turn 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, you don't want to be asking, what if? What you do want to be asking is, okay, what's next? Some of you will know and be familiar with the work of Ralph Waldo Emerson. He was one of the great American writers and thinkers, and he would often remark about the pressure that society puts on individuals to conform and stick to a single path. And this is a line from one of Emerson's journals. He said, "All of life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. What if you fail and get fairly rolled in the dirt from time to time? Up again, you will never again be so afraid of a tumble." People are fond of saying you only live once, or texting YOLO. But the way some say it sounds like a threat. You only live once, don't screw it up. But here's the reality to that. Within that one life, you can reinvent yourself over and over and over again. You know, sometimes the path to figuring out what you really want to do takes a couple of very strange turns. There's no schedule for finding your way. There's no master timetable that works for everyone. There's only the opportunity to try and to grow and to learn and to try again. Graduates, from where I stand today, I have looked out on a lot of young faces over the years. My hope for them, my hope for you, is a life of fulfillment. You have an education that equips you to thrive in this world. You have the support of family and friends. You have a life that's your own, a future that will be shaped by your choices, by your talent, by your character. If you get rolled in the dirt once or twice, get up again. Brush yourself off and never again be afraid of a tumble. Oh yeah, here's one bonus piece of advice. Every now and again, break the rules. For instance, I told you I was going to talk for 7 minutes. I talked for 10 and I totally got away with it. To the graduating class of 2022, congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, President McCurley. Well, my name is Katie Burrows, and as Registrar, it is my privilege to introduce the most important part of this ceremony. Graduates, it's now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a Leary pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a Leary pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Chief Operating Officer and Vice President Academic Paul Armstrong will place the Leary pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. Il me fait plaisir de souhaiter la bienvenue aux membres de la communauté francophone. La collation des grades est le moment idéal pour célébrer les exploits des diplômés, et je vous encourage d'applaudir lorsque votre diplômé traversera l'estrade. President McCurley, I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and on behalf of the graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Advertising and Marketing Communications Management, Emily Albanese, honors. Brianna Biffis. Noah Bollert. Andrew Como, honors. Nicholas Crawford, honors. Riley Dottie. Therese Marie Dunn. Melanie Halliday, honors. Connor Hannigan. Natalia Kavalevich, honors. NJ Patatil. Jordan Topin, honors. Olivia Robel, honors. Business Financial Services, Peter Doshoian. Lucy Hunter, honors. Farzana Islam. Christina Odisho. Yatunde Ogunmeru. Himja Pandya, honors. Brooklyn Pellizzeri. Harry Pollard. Juan Ramirez. Michael Ramondino. Sergio Uribe Mendez. Kimberly Walters, honors. Business Fundamentals, Small Business. Omobolangle Rabiu. Insurance, Mostafa Al-Ganbar. Nicholas Campbell, honors. James Dale. Anthony DeStefano, honors. Dylan DePaiva. Karina Guseva, honors. Rebecca Hoffels. Rosie Hudgens Aird. Kiara Keenan. Farhana Koya. Audrey McGrath, honors. Viraj Patel. Kadeem Pellington. Don Peter. Stacy Richards McCalla. Chelsea Rodriguez Orellana. Hannah Rolfe. Belkar Sandar. Shumail Sharif. Sylvania Yee, honors. Community and Social Services Management. Francisca Enongeni, Honors. Harsimran Singh. Olayinke Tolushe, Honors. Library and Information Technician, Kerndeep Bhatti. Tara Cashin, Honors. Victoria Clarkson, Honors. Laura Graham, Honors. Hannah Ledwig, Honors. Gitu Malhotra. Architectural Technician, Jean Martin Aguba. Mohammed Ali. Juan Almeida Rincon. Stephen Martin, Honors. Nestor Martin Bejarano, Honors. Aruba Tayyib. Architectural Technology, Lucas Agredo Mesa. Justin Appleby. Hannah Armstrong. Caitlin Barrich, Honors. Patrick Bigage. Valentina Casper. Elaine Chang. John Paul Curry. Nawar Dako. Teresa Drekopoulos. Laura Gallego Roldan. Garrett Gould. Leila Hossein Zadegan. Reem Ibrahim. Cassidy Kent, Honors. Pedra Lazar, Honors. Anthony Mancini. Alexandra Martin. Jinan Matlub. Kinsey McLaren. Natalie Mira Cuartas. Hannah Mulleboom. Erlinda Murdani. Wee Nguyen, honors. Andrew Post. Owen Rogers. Ethan Scullion, honors. Emily Somerville. Emma Stairs, honors. David Thompson. Ruofeng Ying. Mackenzie Zanata. Civil engineering technician, Manavdeep Singh Gondara. Jefferson Morales. Vaibhav Vishnubai Patel. Sahil Khan Pathan. Kavitaba Solanki. Oluwa Bemiga John Akinlade. Rodina Ali, honors. Mohamed Alkak, honors. Farouz Al-Kiji. Neil Andrea May Balthazar, honors. Rifat Abbas Balva. Erica Verna Barcelon, honors. Abiraz Champagneri. Jashanpreet Singh Dhaliwal. Mohammed Hassan Abdillah. Nura Heyo. Lin Huang. Martha Letitia Kom Nguming. Manminder Singh Malhi. Wilson Neves. Angelique Mugisha. Nicole Oresti. Nicholas Palomba. Parth Patel. Divyank Sarmal. Xin Shu. King Wedderburn. Civil Engineering Technology, Transportation, Adnan Abu Alwe. Syed Alam. Huzaifa Ansari. Diego Beltran Diaz. Anna Davey. Jamal Jirani. Mohammed Farazian. Kayla Grosskirth. Ayat Kamil. Megan Luisus, honors. Urban and Regional Planning Technician, GIS, David Bonaventura, honors. Emily Fiorillo, honors. Erica Forrest, honors. Eric Heinbacher, honors. Jordan Hollingsworth, honors. Clark Perez, honors. Rafsan Sadie. James Thomas, honors. Colton Wilson. The last graduate this afternoon is from Computer Systems Technician Mechatronic Systems, Mohammed Farouk.
As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to seeing what you'll contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, at this time we ask that you please stand if you are able to do so. Thank you. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, President McCurley. Would everyone please join me one more time in congratulating the entire graduating class of 2022. I would also ask that you please join me in thanking our wonderful musicians for this afternoon, the Steel City Brass Collective, who are all Mohawk College alumni under the leadership of Mohawk faculty member Dusty McCallie. We also want to thank the voice behind the curtain, who introduced each of you so wonderfully, a graduate of the broadcast media program, alumni Chris May. Graduate self-serve photo booths are available for you, your family, and friends to use following the ceremony, and they're located behind the theater out this way in the C-Wing hallway. Audience, we would ask you please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, for the final time in June of 2022, I declare that this convocation ceremony is closed.